Hi guys, welcome to my channel Atlantic Venus. It's been so long since I did a pick a card reading last time here on my channel. I think I have missed on making the pick a card reading for the month of October and November, but I have been very busy and I feel like I do not feel so well today, just for today. Let me put this here. But it's been for so long time. I have actually, my time has gone through for going for work or studying more tarot, more astrology, and I've been reevaluating things and I'm thinking a lot behind the scenes. Uh, and there has been a lack of energy within me, and we can't forget that there has been an eclipse now during this month in November. Now when I'm recording, I mean the solar and lunar eclipse has been quite intense. And my health, I've been getting cold and fever and all that kind of thing. So I do have to take care of myself. I've been pushing myself so hard lately that I have to be careful. I do have to be careful, but today, and yeah, it's getting darker. November is definitely not my favorite month. I actually like December. It's full of joy, Christmas times and all that sort of things. But let's see here. I will do a pick a card reading about the month of December, and I will actually do a pick a card reading about the next year, 2023, and more. I will create more content, but I am contemplating right now on other subjects. I've been thinking a lot about creating some content about astrology, focusing a little bit more on the Vedic part, but astrology overall. I will talk more about techniques and so on. I don't feel like I'm ready yet to create monthly videos, and I don't feel like that it's my thing. Just creating, just putting out there. Because I think the human design is quite interesting. And I didn't think I was going to talk about human design here right now. But no, I am a projector. And you don't know so much about me. You don't know anything about my birth chart. And I think it's a private thing. But I am a projector. And we can't just generate things. We can't just create things. Because we will get easily outburned, and we have to wait for an invitation to appear in our life. And we have to we must have a chill attitude. And that I see when I try to be like someone else, just productive, working all the time. Things doesn't happen for me. I think I have to follow my flow. And yeah, I sometimes I just need to get off from the internet, from YouTube and so on. But I feel like I'm having more energy now. Maybe it's the planets that are entering now in Sagittarius that will give you more energy and optimism. I think the sign Scorpio can be quite heavy from a psychological perspective. Anyway, let's move on to, you can choose between 3 piles. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. I do not want to put a crystal on it, you just see the different kind of tarot cards. This is Tarot de la Nuit, this is the Crystal Tarot, Crystal Vision Tarot actually. This is the, because I have another deck called the Crystal Tarot. This is the Crystal Vision Tarot, and this is the Golden Tarot by Cat. Anyway, you can choose between these 3 tarot decks. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And meditate, pause the video, and I will use both oracle cards and tarot cards. So let's move on to pile 1. Hi guys, this is pile 1, but before I even start with the tarot, I will actually use some oracle cards before. But let's see here, let's put this aside and let's see what cards you have here. I hope there will be some space for you to see every card. Okay, first card, Gold and Apple Rewriting. Queen Codes, Her Story, Healing Distortion. Okay, I think the month of December will be a very healing month. Rescuer, provides strength, support to others in crisis, acts out in love with no expectation of reward. Shadow side assumes that the rescue will reciprocate. Keep the rescue one needy. Okay, interesting. Some feel there is some kind of a victim mentality during this month. Simplicity looks beautiful. Next card, Time for Nap. I think these 2 cards match up so well. Let's see here. Cacao, Initiation. And we see here the symbol Uranus and Venus here. This card has appeared a lot in my readings actually. And the last card is Rebirth. Okay guys, the feeling I get, the energy I get from this reading is that you have to take a step back. You have to take a nap. And I feel like this is during the first part of December. For some of you, you have to like take your time to gather your energy and be prepared for something new to appear in your life. Some of you will, I feel, declutter your things in your life, or you will kind of keep things very simple. I do not see too many projects here, but in the end of the month, you will actually gain more energy. And why am I saying that? Well, this card is so interesting because I have gotten this card so many times. And cacao is actually a very good herb plant to drink if you are fatigued. So I get this feeling that many of you here are fatigued. And you have to rest and you have to start over, you know. There is a very strong sleepy energy. And do you see the heart shapes here? I think you need to follow your feelings for your guts and your heart. Because I think you are very strong. You have been strong for too long. And maybe the last months have been very hectic for you in some way. But I do feel like you need to rest, you have to take a nap, you have to be still during this month. So this is not a month that you will be active unless in the end of the month. No. Because then I think a new thing will start. And of course, if we think of the new year, the rebirth to the next year. So after the winter solstice, after Christmas, around the new year, there will be a new rebirth of ideas, projects, plans, So just keep this in mind. Just rest. Take care of yourself. Don't be too active unless it's in the end of the month, And maybe you should drink more cocoa, chocolate, warm, hot chocolate, choose, of course, the organic one. But because when I got this card, oh my God, I actually started to drink more chocolate, hot chocolate, Not the one with sweet sugar in, organic powder, if you can find something like that in the store or in a health store, of course. And it actually gave me a lot of energy, So if you feel a bit outburned, just take it easy. Don't force anything. Do not push things that you're not ready for. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let's pick some tarot cards to see what more is coming for you the next month. Dear pile 1. Let's see here. I think you got quite good messages here, to rest and to recuperate. And do not expect too much from this month, actually. Don't expect too much. And you have to write a new chapter during the next month, Because I feel like you are starting to end some projects, It's not the time to start something new. So go inwards. I actually get this dark feeling, that you have to go inside and not be so out there, Let's see here. 3 of Cups. Okay, I feel like some of you will enjoy your time with friends, family, partying, There will be some kind of celebration during the next month. And I feel like I can see the candles, It's starting to be more dark, or, you get this festive energy, during the Christmas. Let's see here next. 4 of Cups. You won't feel satisfied. And I get this strange feeling that you will feel a bit stagnant during this month, but you won't be satisfied. And that's because I think you want to create more than you have energy for. That's the feeling I get from this reading. Page of Wands. I think, yeah. The Rebirth card and Page of Wands is telling me that you will start to move more. You'll be more active during the next month. In the beginning of January, the end of December, But I see that some of you will be active in school. Maybe you have some tests to do. Maybe you will study something, because I feel like some of you are very curious, and maybe this is the time when you are mentally alert for some of you during this time. I think it's much easier to study during the winter than in the summer, So the Sun, okay. some of you are waiting for the brighter days, and it will come. And do you see how the sun shines this girl's face, you know? I think you will see a new beginning next month. But you be careful, because keep things simple, you know, because you are ending things. You are definitely ending some things, and you are starting to rewrite a new chapter. It's the end. It's the end of the year. And I feel like some of you actually feel a bit outburn. You do feel outburn. And you have to take care of yourself. Last card is Five of Cups. Okay, I feel like some of you will feel quite dissatisfied by the results during this year, you know? And we have to remember that Mars is retrograde. And for people who have placements in the sign of Gemini, especially Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces will be strongly affected. They will feel this outburn energy within them, you know. So if you're one of those signs, take it easy. Things don't always get smoothly through during a Mars retrograde. It is kind of a hectic energy, aggressive. So you have to take care of yourself, you know. But let's see, in the bottom, I think if you have patience, I think there will come up new opportunities in your way, my dear. Because I don't feel like this is the start of new projects, although I think you have to, you know, do you see this flower? You have to let go of the old and just see for what it is, you know. And see that, okay, if you're going to enter this new chapter, you have to let go of the old. So guys, this was all from me for pile 1. Thank you very much. And let's move on to pile 2. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Let's see what the month of December this year will offer you. What kind of energies, activities will be seen during this month, during the end of this year, you know. So let's see here, but let's pull some oracle cards first, as usual, as I do in this channel. So oracle cards, let's see here. Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Shadow, smothering and abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Okay. If you are a mother, you have to let your kids be more free. Okay, leadership. Okay, I get a very strong paternal, motherly, parenting energy from this pile. Yang. Okay, very interesting. Rosemary, ancient memories. Synthesis. And the last card is Citrine. Make a wish, clearing comparison, surrender to magic. Okay. Okay, if you're a parent, you will feel this will be a very busy month for you, you know. You'll be very, very busy. And I feel like, and maybe it's because it's Christmas time, New Year, you know, but I feel like this is a more of a, I see more energy in this pile actually. You will take some lead, you will have faith in starting something new, you know, I see so much potential with this pile. And I feel like you during this month will or it is actually good if you could like balance out the feminine and the masculine energies within you and in your life. But you will be proactive. You'll feel, I feel like you'll become very independent during this month, pile 2. This is so different energy from the first pile. But the thing is, nothing is really what it seems to be. But go for it if you believe in it. Whatever you are dealing with, I see that there is a potential for new energy, new things to come in your life. And don't be afraid to make a wish. Don't be afraid to follow your inspiration, your dreams. And you have to take the lead, you have to lead your own life. But I also see a lot of responsibility for you during the next month. You will be very responsible when it comes to your family or job or your financial situation. Something will require from you to be more responsible than usual. And I feel like many of you who watch this pile, you will be with your family more than usual. I see like family gatherings of some kind of sort. I mean, I feel like you will, I just see the number 1, So I get this very strong masculine energy from this pile. Number 1. It could be that there is some kind of competition, but I feel like you will start to move forward in your life, I do not see any stagnant energy, because I feel like you have healed or worked through some things within you. And that's why this month will be a very active and proactive month. But let's see here. Let's pull some tarot cards for you, pile 2. Oops, okay. A card fell off. King of Swords. Oh my god, I think this fits so good with the Yang card. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There is a very strong masculine energy, pile 2. A very strong proactive energy. You'll be very clear. Be clear on what you want to achieve during this month. Be clear. Be strategic, and use your logic and wisdom to make right decisions. Okay. Let's see here. Next card is King of Cups. Okay. Interesting. I think some of you want to follow through with a creative project. There could be a male figure that is maybe of big importance, that has maybe watery placements like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements in their chart that you will interact with. And I see also, I feel the Gemini energy here. Okay, Ace of Wands. What am I talking about already? The Yang energy. You have to take initiative to start to, move forward. You have to take the initiative to begin a new chapter, my dear friends who is watching this, like take initiatives, be bold, be brave, use your logic. The Chariot, things are starting to move quite quickly for you during the next month, I do not get a sleepy energy from this pile. The Hierophant. I mean, there's quite big cards here in this reading. So I guess, okay, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so in the bottom we have the Devil card actually. Let's put it here. My recommendation for you is to talk to someone who is wise, who is experienced, and who follows the rules. But I feel like it has to do with some kind of projects that you have to take a lot of responsibility for. There is a very strong force for pile two. You will, I mean, if you're sitting there and you feel like you're too passive, you have to start to move, you know, something must happen, and you will take initiatives for many projects. You will actually. The Devil card indicates, in this case, that you know, it's a kind of an opposite card to the Hierophant. Uh, and sometimes when we have too many desires, too many wishes, it will actually distract us from following through our, oh my God, this is so crazy, following through our dreams and wishes. It's much better to follow through with one task than to have hundreds and not seeing there any results, you know. You have to get rid of the distractions, but this could also talk about stability, you know, because this is a Capricorn card and this is Aquarius card, two Saturn ruling signs, you know. So when you deal with the hard work, because I see hard work for pile one, then I see that healing or wishes can be fulfilled for you, pile two. Okay? You have to, like, I feel like some of you must start to build a new belief system to follow through with your dreams and aspirations. Because I do see that you will. I feel like you're searching for some kind of advice, and it's good if you could reach to some kind of mentor that could lead you to find the right path. So pile one, I feel like the theme of December will be a lot about finding the right path for you, and you need to find the right guidance so you can follow through and fulfill your wishes. Make a wish, work hard, talk to someone who knows in reality how thing works. Don't be distracted, and your wishes will be fulfilled. Pile two. Sorry, doesn't that sound great? Pile two. I think this reading was really about taking initiatives. You know. So thank you very much. Let's move on to pile three. Bye. Hi, pile three. This is the last pile. You can check the other piles if you feel like this won't resonate with you. But anyway, let's see here. Let's check your oracle cards first before we move to the tarot reading for pile three. Let's see here. I'm actually enjoying this today to make this pick a card video. Okay, let's see here. Liberator. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thoughts and patterns. Shadow, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay. Stand still. Okay. All that glitters is of course not gold. Chamomile, inner peace. abundance. Beautiful. December is a quite festive month. And the last card, Amber and Dawn Redwood. Druid, 3 keeper, perception versus reality. Rewild. Okay, I feel like this pair must find their inner peace. Because when they will find their inner peace, something golden and beautiful will appear on your path during the month of December. It could be that you are I got very strong Christmas vibe when I saw this, but this card can also talk about being shallow, not seeing things for what they are. So you might run around a lot, but you have to be still during the next month. It's because of the inner peace, the inner stillness, that you will see things for what they are, but you don't see it right now. And I feel like you have to liberate yourself from old belief system during these months, because I feel like when you are in your stillness, you will find the sweet fruits of your life. It is actually when we are still within us that we will discover different perspectives and beauty here in this world, So, inner stillness, it's so strange, but when I see this card, yeah, you can see the sun and moon. I felt like you will look within yourself during the next month from a more emotional perspective. And I feel when I see all these flowers that you will actually contact your mother. You will speak to her more than you usually do. But I feel like, when I see these cards, I feel kind of stagnant and stuck in some way, but I feel also a strong comfort. It's a kind of a dual energy that is visiting us today during this pile. A dual energy, opposites in some way. But I feel like, maybe you will be gifted with something, maybe money or something that you need and that you will appreciate. There is something coming in your way that universe or God wants to give to you. That's the feeling I get when I see this card. Something is given. You will get something, It's your time to get this gift. But I think it will come to you when you stand still, when you find your inner peace. Okay, let's check your tarot cards to see more on what is coming towards you, pile 3. I don't see a lot of movement. It's more of a mental thing you have to work through during the next month. It's from a mental perspective, you will work through many things. 3 of Swords. Okay, I see some kind of sadness, disappointments, but it's up to you if you want to stand in this type of energy. Although I understand if you have to work through some things. Ace of Wands, Two of Swords. Okay, yeah, again, sword cards. I feel like there is a choice you have to make, or you want to make a choice, but you feel stuck. Yeah, the choice, the Lovers, the choice. It could be about a job opportunity, relationship, financial things, you know. But let's see here. The Hermit. Yeah. The Standstill card and finding inner peace. You have to go within. You will actually go within yourself during the next month. Knight of Cups. And the last card is High Priestess. Lovely. You see, it's very hard to make a choice when we don't feel clear from emotional perspective, you know. You actually have to feel good first before you can make a concrete decision. Feelings and rational thinking goes actually hand in hand. When you don't consider your feelings first, it's hard to make good decision. But when you don't consider the rational thinking and you just go with emotions, nothing will happen. You'll feel scattered. But you have to find some kind of balance during the next month. Dear pile 3. Ace of Wands is talking about a new passionate beginning for you. There could also be that some of you will date someone, or you will actually meet someone who is a Virgo. But to see the Hermit with the Lovers, it also can talk about some kind of difficulties in your relationship for some of you. I see maybe some past relationship will come back, so you have to go and talk through. Or there will be some kind of offering for you, dear pile 3. But you have the wisdom within you, you know. You have to, you know already what to do and what not to do. But you will go within yourself, you know, and revalue things. But you have to make a choice. I definitely see that you have to make some kind of important choice. And this is when it comes to love, Two of Cups. So I have to make a choice when it comes to love and relationship, pile 3. This is the biggest theme for you, pile 3. Or make a choice for a creative project. I see for some of you, artistic projects. There could be a new love flame that is coming for you during this month. I want to say, I actually want to say dear Sagittarius, but I think Venus will be, well, wait, Venus is right now in Sagittarius. Yeah, there is a new opportunity for love that will enter in your life, and it will happen quite unexpected when you don't look, when you don't search for love, love will come to you. Okay? Because I think I start to understand this card. This has to do with the past. This card always indicates the past. And in the past, you have gone through a major shift and change because of maybe toxic relationship, a relationship that wasn't enough balanced. You feel pain, But I think something will come to you when you least expect it, you know. But there is a choice you have to make, you know. Even if that love or this person will come to you, I think you have to revalue some things. And there could be some age difference for some of you. But I also feel like this love can come very gently for you. Oh my God, it was so long ago that I made a reading about love. But this month for you, pile 3, has a lot to do with choices and love and what you value in your life, you know. And you have to listen to your intuition. Love is coming for you, pile 3. So fine. And you know, here's is the thing. Maybe you will have to. Maybe you will have to choose between two partners, two potential lovers. You know, but always go within and see what resonates with you or not. Don't be too shallow, you know. Don't go for the guy who has the nicest body, you know, because appearance is a bit tricky thing, you know. Always go within yourself, what your body is telling you, your heart, your mind, and then you will create the right choice. So thank you, Pile 3. Subscribe to my channel. You can donate to Atlantic Venus if you love to see my work here on YouTube. You can schedule a reading with me. I will love that. So take care of you, of yourself. See you again, guys. Bye.